This is my Dodge truck. Anyway, I just bought it. And it has a Edelbrock, I think it's a 800 CFM or 750 CFM carburetor. But the floats are sticking, so it's flooding the engine. Yeah, I don't like that. So what I'm going to do here is I need to figure out, I think this is square bore. It appears to me like the air intake has been changed to square bore. Briggs, what are you doing? But it also, you know, I'm going to take the carburetor off and see, because it could be, you know, what do we call it? Spread bore, which is what it should have, but this engine's been redone before, so. I'm going to take the carburetor off. I'm also taping this so I know where every hose goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a carburetor. One, 800 CFM is more than I need. I'm not even pushing the pedal a quarter of the way down. I'm just giving, you know, I'm not doing burnouts or anything. I'm using this as a daily driver. So I really need the better gas mileage, and I can always just push the pedal down. I was thinking about getting a thermoquad, and what the secondaries don't kick in until you really put down the pedal. So if you need that power, you can have it. And so I'm thinking thermoquad. They're relatively cheap. And I was also thinking about getting a 2-barrel. So I'm going to look around at them. Well, leaving Summit, we got a, what is that, LD...
1405.
LDL
1405. The carburetor.
I think I paid with tax $288.
What's that brand of carburetor?
Edelbrock. I said I wasn't going to get an Edelbrock, but all the vacuum tubes lined up, and it was the cheapest one they had.
Holly only had one vacuum tube on the one that was for your model, so.
And yeah. So
Summit's huge.
I know, it's a giant warehouse. I don't know if I like how you buy things there. You go to the checkout guy, gives you a piece of paper. You take that to the cashier. Cashier takes your money. But then you have to wait for the order to be pulled.
Yeah, it's a three-step process.
Yeah, it's kind of time consuming. I like to be able to pick something out in the parts store, touch it, take it to the counter. You know.
Now here's the question: if they made that store big enough, don't you think they could have put the product underneath the shelves?
That's what I would think.
In boxes, or are they worried about theft or something?
You know, that old car's going to Summit.
Yeah. Old mafia car. They love Summit.
I guess we are lucky we live near a Summit. Alright, got my Edelbrock 1405 installed. For the most part, I got all the vacuum lines going to the right places. They give you this little nipple to cover up your old vacuum line, because they do have an extra lower vacuum line, but I don't need it. So I got one going to, I got one going to the power brake booster. That's a big one going in the back. And then I got one on the front, I think goes to a distributor or to transmission. I don't really trace it. And then I got the PCV valve coming from the valve covers. So all I gotta do is hook up the gas line. The filter looks like it's in good shape, but I don't know, because the other one went out and it looked like it probably was rust in inside the carburetor did it from the gas tank. So I'm probably going to replace the thing, but for now I need to at least see if it runs. So I need to hook up the choke. I went for the manual choke because I don't like auto choke. So, yeah, hopefully not drill too many holes in my firewall. Yeah, run choke. Alright, I'm in my truck. I need to drill a hole for a choke. So I'm going to put it right here, the choke right here. It's a good place to me. Get the drill ready. So let's do this. Alright, so I got that mounted up. So now I need to drill through the firewall. There's already a hole there that's been puttied around right there. So I'm going to find that green wire and that right there and see where that location is, and if so, I'll drill beside it. Choke is installed. That's choke. That's unchoke. I think the cable was $6 or something like that. Tip for when you're cutting it, pull the wire out, cut that sheeting first. You can see there's a little screw that holds in place. Got the gas line installed. All I really need to do is start it. And next I'm going to fix that coolant leak. But for right now, I'm just going to start it, run it. This is a Holley 600 no, not Holly, Edelbrock 600 CFM, but it's a 1405 manual choke, and it was about, I think, 160, but plus tax it was 188 for some reason. So I mean 288. Anyway, it's a good carburetor. I haven't ran it yet, so I don't know. Hopefully, the other one was a 750 CFM, so I might get a little better gas mileage. But the other thing is, the other one was running high idle and wasn't leaned out properly. So I think I should, because that's not gonna be too hard. So that's what I'm doing now: is start it, prime it. I got it leaned out, so it's just barely running in we call it park or whatever. I got the screw back out there. Barely running, that's good. Save some gas. I'll put on the, all this crap. Got to put on a longer stud.
That's what she said.
More power, more money. I'll take it for a drive, see if my kick shifter's hooked up correctly or whatever the hell that is. Make sure it downshifts.
Also recharge the battery on the alternator.
Yeah, the battery's pretty much dead. So jump in the car with me if you want, Cuddy.